What's up? Hello. 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 It's me. I've returned after a long hiatus of not playing. I don't know. Anyway, so a few things I want to note. First of all, I can't even see the chat on the on Streamlabs because apparently it's broken. So I'm just gonna leave it be as it is. It's whatever. Also, the game might be too loud. If it is, let me know. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Alright. Here we go. Making sure everything sounds fine. So, there's a couple things I want to note. First of all, I want to thank Focus Home Interactive for, I don't know, literally saying, hey, here's a free copy of GreedFall, stream it for us. So here we are. Doing such a thing. We're gonna play it. So another thing to note is that I'm only gonna be playing for a couple hours because I don't really want to spoil the game for you guys. I don't really know much about this game other than the trailers that's been provided. I don't know too much about it. So I'm just gonna stream a few hours and then I'm gonna play it by myself, and I'm gonna make a review video on the whole game and what I think about it from start to finish. And it may be a long video, it may not be a long video, we'll see, but we'll get right into that. Also, I'm trying again to see why this is being done. This is being so silly. Let's restart this, maybe it'll work. Okay. Oops. Okay, so we're gonna start a new game. I don't want to start it hard because I don't know anything, and we don't really want to start easy because, I mean, well, let's just do normal. We'll get into it and see what it's all about. I wonder if this will work. Let's see. No. That's being so silly. Oh well. What can you do?
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Let's put this up.
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
So immediately, I am drawn into this kind of graphics. I don't really know. What do we have here? Woman and man. That's gonna alert some people. What type of presets do we have? We have a nice... Yeah, from like your generic evil to... Oh, okay, I see. Let's make them nice and fancy. Let's turn up the music so you guys can actually hear it, because it's actually not that bad. Eyebrows. No, I don't want that hair. Hold on. Nah, that'll do. That'll do for now. Hair color. Oh, we can be white. No, we don't want that. Let's go with like a brown. Okay. Next step. Magic. Okay, hold on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's too much here. Oh my goodness. So we have warrior, technical, and magic. Warrior, let's see. This profile focuses on melee combat. I never would have gathered that. Technical is more controlling the battlefield, so I'm guessing kind of CC, huh? And then magic. I'm a magic guy. We all know this. We'll go into magic. many things? We have 1 point? Oh boy. Willpower is usually the thing you want to go for, huh? Increases the power of all firearms and alchemical preparations. Oh, wait. Ooh. Yes. No, we can't go that. Charisma. Everybody wants charisma. Vigor. Nah. Intuition. Nah. I kind of want to put lockpicking. Nah, I'll do lockpicking. Yeah. So we only have one, right? Yeah. Okay.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished.
Ooh, I've got a nice voice.
Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Telemi and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish this.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Let's see if we can get some subtitles in this. I want to watch it from start to finish. I don't want to skip any things. What's going on here? Hello? Oh. Audio. It's already max. I see. Game. Oh, you can change the difficulty. Cool. Oh, I do have subtitles. Am I blind? What? What? Okay, so Fury is L2, open tactical pause, L1, shortcuts on here. Sprint and confirm is X, square is attack, Y or triangle is secondary attack, dodge is O or circle, switch weapons is R1. Okay. Now I know how to run. Let's go. Woohoo! Oh.
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Can I talk to everybody? Can I be friends with everybody? No, I can't. Oh.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
So I'm a lord of sorts. Is that what I'm gathering here? Oh, wait a minute. Tactical pause. Oh boy. It's like Final Fantasy. Like old Final Fantasy.
Green blood!
Cut.
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as you'll go.
Enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us.
What's up?
Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Ha! Kurt! I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child.
I'm a wizard.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor!
Well, what weapon do I have? Is this what I have? Jesus. How do I defend myself? Tell me. Okay, dodge. Okay. Oh no, I don't power it. No. Okay, assign a potion to a shortcut. Did I heal myself? Is that what happened here? Use L1. I have what? Oh, okay. There we go. Slap him in the face.
You defend yourself well, Greenblood. One might think you had a proper master of arms.
The best.
You already training for your new post of legate? Don't tire yourself. Flattery'll get you nowhere. But for the fight, you have remembered your basics. Your performance just got you out of a final lesson. Unless you want to go through the paces again before we depart.
I would be up for that. A little last-minute training couldn't hurt.
In that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner. Go! Fight with honor!
So I can fight multiple people. Okay. Light. No, that's not it. Stasis. Is that what I have to use here? Bind to... Oh, okay. Let's see if that works. I just did that, bro. Yeah. I guess I didn't. One. Two. I did it, friends. I don't know about this camera though. I don't know how to feel. I don't know how I feel about it. The physical armor level is shown with shields on the health bar. Armor absorbs part of the physical damage. To break an enemy's armor, you can use impact weapon or certain traps. Magic attacks ignore armor. I guess I chose the right class. But can I wonder. Oh. I thought there would be more combos of sorts. Oops. I want to see how the parry works on this. Someone hit me. Sheath your weapon. I don't even have it.
It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
It does. and I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsilion are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Confronting. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Alright, well I'm gonna mute my mic for a minute, and we're gonna keep going with this game and see where we go.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill...
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
Kurt? It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
To my help! And death to the others! Running out of energy! Drink a potion!
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it. And perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do. How goes the conflict with the Bridge Alliance?
Your territory is, alas, the only one that has been spared from the ravages of war on the continent. We fight on every front. Without great success, one must say. But what other choice do we have? These so-called savants not only refuse the light, but are determined in their fight against it.
And on Tirfredi?
To my knowledge, no one has yet seen any serious fighting. The bridge have succeeded in provoking the natives there, and have their hands full keeping them at bay. Which leaves us greater latitude to settle peacefully and pursue our mission of conversion.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sade.
Alright, well I have to admit I mean, character-wise, it's not perfect, but the sound is actually done really well, the sound design. Like, if I move the camera, you can tell, like, the fire is coming to my left side, now the right side. And the rest of the graphics are actually pretty good, so. Bloodborne, is that you? Yeah. You know, I was getting that feeling a little bit.
I believe I've seen you at the palace.
A little bit of Dark Souls.
His relatives.
But I'm not sure. I'm gonna keep playing and see what we learn.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tirfredi. My cousin Confronting is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
So my thing that's bothering me is like the mouth. These are like tiny things, but the mouth doesn't match with the words.
I need to be
I didn't mean to leave.
Goodbye,
I was gonna ask
Excellency.
a question.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
No. Can I still ask him?
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
Here we go.
And what of your war with Thélème?
It has been dragging on. In fact, it has been dragging on for years. It is madness. If those bigots hadn't gotten it in their heads to convert the entire continent, we wouldn't be in this situation. But that's the way of the world. We shall not waver, whether here or on Tirfredi.
Have you been fighting battles there as well?
From what I've been told, Theleme has wisely and tastefully built their colony far from our city. Direct conflicts are in fact quite rare. But one day they will inevitably take place.
Could you give me your understanding of the relations between the congregation and the bridge?
Our relations hang essentially on the quality of our trade and commerce. The exchanges are very profitable, especially on the cultural front. I will not hide from you that we have hoped you would join our number for quite some time. But your princes insist on maintaining a neutral stance between the congregation and the other nations on the continent. It is by all means a respectable position, even if it means you also trade with our enemies.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Okay. Let's get out of here. Present yourself to Captain Vasco.
You'll find all you need in our selection. Whatever you need to be.
Oh, that's cool.
The Folk of all Serene. Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
Let me see this. Ooh. How much money do I have? 6 silver, but I'm a lord? Is that what I'm hearing? Am I misunderstanding? I thought I would have started out rich or something. Right, you good? Who's coughing?
See you soon.
Somebody coughing over here dying. Okay, well. That's fine. Where is he? It's probably this way, huh?
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sade, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
I'm still... Roger, I'm still trying to figure out if I'm getting this game. Well, let's find out together. If it's worth.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so. but it's difficult to be sure.
This Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavio and Lauro.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
You haven't heard anything about my cousin by chance, have you? To be honest, we were hoping to find him here.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his departure? My men spoke of a rather animated party that went down at the Coin Tavern, but I haven't heard anything else.
That isn't the safest place in the city. I hope nothing has happened to him.
Let's go and find him. Thank you, Captain.
Happy to be of some help.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers?
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
Nothing to bother yourself about. I'm just curious.
You wouldn't, by the sheerest of coincidences, be on the trail of a couple of heretics, Your Excellency. The same a couple of the ambassadors of Theleme's men have been looking for nigh on 2 days.
And so you know about that?
Of course. The Cardinal's henchmen are hard to miss, even in a crowd. And they were making quite a fuss, hoping we would cave in and help them in their hunt. Feel free to carry out your own investigation, but you'll end up with the same answers. The port brigs, just like the warehouses, are property of the Nords. No one else may enter.
Omar Hernandez? Is that the King's Game himself? Holy moly.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
His tattoo looks so bad. That feeling when you use your ultimate back. I'm used to running with L2. Okay. We got this. We got this. This is... Where is this? Oh. Tavern. Completing quests. In GreedFall, a quest can usually be completed in different ways. Desarde has more than one strength to his bow. Cunning, persuasion, intuition, corruption, creating items from the crafting table will be some of the means available to you to reach your goals. To improve on these areas, spend points in the corresponding talent tree or where equipment that offers bonuses. Threats in combat are also blah 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 blah. Okay. So it's an RPG
day,
with a bunch
keeper.
of
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
options. Yep. Okay.
Has the Malachor really put a damper on your business?
More than a damper. They were soaked. When the sickness began to spread, a wave of panic followed in its wake. People stopped going out of their homes. They were afraid. I was close to closing shop, I tell you. And then, thankfully, the alchemists of the bridge said that you couldn't just catch it like that. People are still distrustful, as is their nature, but they are leaving home again. It's a start. I also lost quite a few regular customers. Dead or too scared to venture back. Yeah, but that's nothing new to you. The city would have sunk in the water if not for trade with the New Isle.
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Confronting. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age. Hair down to his neck, light brown, blue eyes. Quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'll be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
Man, me 25 gold coins?
The furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
I could repair this if I had some metal dowels.
How do you make metal dowels? Tell me. Speak to me, friend. Tell me the truth. Okay, we have the codex, character development. I don't think we can really make anything here. Can we? How to make metal dowels. Tell me the truth. Oh, the map is cool. Can I zoom? Yeah, okay. It'll take a while. Okay. Had I the money, it would be much easier, huh? Let's see. Armor. Symbols. Probably not, huh? Yeah. Quest, here we go. Metal dowels. What do I need? I need crafting level 1. That's a rip right there. Crude iron ore. Oof. Where would I even get this? Iron ore, Jesus.
Citizens of Serene, come to me. You won't regret this miraculous opportunity.
Oh. Hold on. Maybe someone could trade it. Port, quarter, the embassy, the tavern, the coin guard bearers.
Come closer now, good people. Don't be afraid.
Well, let's try to talk to him. Maybe I'll kill him. I mean, what?
Oh, hello, Your Excellency. It is an honor.
Wait, what's this? What's this? What's this? 7 coins. Hey! No money could come so quick. Oh, what's this? It's coinage. Hey! Who's here? Bro, this looks like an orgy went down. Is that a ghost? What is this man
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
eating all alone? I don't trust it.
Hello, sir.
I think it'd be cool if I could like participate in this, whatever they're doing here. Maybe playing some Monopoly. And then like make money that way, but I mean that's just me. That's just me. Don't really know how I would fix this. Unless we find iron somewhere. Wow. We actually we found no fucking way. No way, Jose. Here I thought I'd have to build it. Okay, well. That makes it much easier for me. Lock picking.
Locked.
Okay.
Locked.
But like, do you have a lockpick? Okay, let's go upstairs. Maybe we'll make more money by stealing random gold coins. Apparently, this is open. Oh, look at this. We found a thing. A letter from an alchemist from Al-Sad. Dear Arif, I am genuinely sorry to learn that you have not found the peace you were hoping for in Serene. Since your departure from the academy, the situation has been deplorable. Those you had accused are now behaving as if the rules did not apply to them. Regularly performing questionable experiments. Sincerely hope that you will eventually find some peace where you can be at peace. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So, nothing really. None of this interests me. Okay, I'm looking for... more coin. Ooh, here we go. Oh, we got a key. But to what? Bro, this camera is horrible. Like, it is not the greatest. I am not a fan of this camera work. Okay, so I have a storage key, but maybe, where is it? It's downstairs, right? Is that where we were? Let's try that. Use key. Oh, what? What's this? What's this? Ooh. Hey. I've been bamboozled. There's a bunch of dead people out here. Bro, I am so lost. How the hell did we make? Where did you go? Where am I? Jesus. Oh, this camera is pretty bad. Like, I'm trying my best to like work with it, but it's just
Sir
not.
Desade, I presume.
It's not.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Not yet. You know, this type of mission is not really my speciality.
Oh, that's to your honor. But the commander did give the order to you. His Excellency might be able to help you. Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
How did I get here? What? You're telling me that the barracks are connected to the bar? Like the tavern? That's some bad management right there. Okay, well, I can fix it at least. I don't want to pay for it.
And there you have it. You'd never guess they were once broken.
We fixed it. Now we don't have to pay for it.
Well then, were you able to repair it all?
Yes, just like new. Or nearly.
That does indeed look like fine work. You know what you're doing.
You didn't even look
I
at it.
hope. Can you tell me where I can find my cousin now?
Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs. Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case, if you were set on recovering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya. Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous fellow who could down his pint. Anything else?
How is business going these days?
It's picking up. We've not seen many new customers, but of late things are looking better. The Malicor and the neighbouring wars have dampened commerce. The epidemic still rages, but the possibility of finding a cure on that island has given people something to hope for. Now that we have a city there, quite a few seafarers come by to spend their wages.
With all these sailors coming and going, you must have heard some stories about Tirfredi.
Right. Even stories that my heaviest drinkers would have trouble believing. They say that man-trees live there. Dragons and gigantic creatures. Treasure abounds under every rock. And the source of eternal life is hidden somewhere there. Last night, some Nauts even told me they brought back one of those giant beasts into the port. Ah, but you know the kind. If you ask my opinion, the drink was fueling their imaginations.
Interesting.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
We have learned nothing other than maybe there are lands that provide magical abilities. Okay, so let's see. Discover where to find constant. Oops. I'm bringing a hammer with me.
Citizens of Serene, come to me. Are your boats sworn through? Is your
Old warehouses. Oh, I see something. What's this?
If you had any idea who I am. Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
That vulture of a
he's in jail.
tavern master was right. It is Constantine's voice. It's coming from the floor above.
It sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
Oh boy. So we have to free him. I'm curious if there's any other way to free him, actually. Okay, so...
It's not possible just now.
Isn't it though? You have magic. You would think like the magic would just say abracadabra.
It's blocked.
Well, I can't level anything up right now, so. Must be another way. There must be another way. Oh, what's this? Rustler and a borage. I don't know what that, any of that means. Maybe we'll find something if we go around.
We'll discover some useful information.
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator, and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet. If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one day.
Wow. He's younger than me.
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
Sounds like a commercial. Drink. It blurs the senses.
Farewell.
if that's better for me. It is not. It is definitely not. Oh, it's dressing him? It's dressing me. That's awkward. There we go, okay. Oh, so it is better for me. Man, it's confusing. I have a so what I'm gathering is I have companions. It's kind of like a, I don't know what game. I wonder if I can get out through here. It'll tell me anything. I like that if you change your clothes, it looks different though. It's not like other games. I don't like you can't jump. It's not very freeing. Like, it's an open world-ish RPG with... It's a traditional RPG, basically. With different choices affecting the world and the outcome of the game and the end part of the game, but I wish it was a little more actiony rather than the camera is kind of clunky. Graphically, it's a gorgeous game. The voice acting is really good. The story is I don't really know much of the story yet. I can't really actually say anything about the story. But yeah, I wish you could just like jump and it was a little more action oriented. At least for me, I don't know. But we're barely into the game. Like, we've literally started not too long ago. We haven't even left the land. We're looking for a few people.
Posters we posted, someone with deep pockets will show up sooner or later to liberate the rooster.
Can I crouch? I can.
He's making a great deal of noise. We could knock him out, or gag him.
Take everything, all the things. How's the combat? The combat is not bad. If you need to like add things to your, I want to call it a hotbar, you can freeze by pressing L1 and it kind of freezes the game like Final Fantasy style. And then you can look at your spells that you have, your techniques, which honestly I should bind this to something like this one, for example. Did I bind it? Yeah, I did. Oh boy. There we go. And then you have potions and stuff, and then you could just put it in different locations that you want to put it in. Let's see how this works. Okay, here we go. Oh, is it like a spell? Like what? Oh, we got a key. And it's for his cell. Kind of just going to random places. Here we go.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress.
Constantine, it's me!
My dear cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fires.
I'll do what I can. We're departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you, I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure.
What's going on with my face?
If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, good cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
They haven't spotted us. We could sneak out of here silently. We have a ship to board.
You've always been the reasonable soul. Don't you think these brutes deserve a punishment?
Yes, without a doubt. But don't you think there are more pressing matters?
Oops.
Kurt, it is your highness's decision to make. Whatever it is, I shall follow.
Sorry. Let's speak to Kurt. What's he want to do?
Greenblood, do
Yes,
you
sir.
need something?
I wondered if you ever felt lonely.
I always do. Why, do you want to rectify this?
I hope to have kept you good company for all these years. After all, we were always together.
And I valued your friendship. But I thought you were referring to another kind of company. And to be honest, you and Constantine aren't exactly my type. Anything else?
I must leave you.
Must he though? Like, we're in the scar thing is the reason why you're on this island. You're marked. Do I have the Malachor? Is that what's going on? I didn't even gather that from the first part of the thing. Oh, can we descend? Did I descend? Choices. I do want to grab this. Nope. Oh, okay. I know where this is. Yeah, okay. Not exactly where that is. Let's go up. Maybe we'll find something. If anything, we'll just fight them. But maybe we'll find some loot while we're here. Nah, I don't want to go that way. Here we go. Ooh. That's a lot of good stuff. Anything back here? No. Oh. Alright, let's get out of here. I said to myself. Let's see. Typical RPG. Loot everything in sight. I know. Gotta finish my homework. Be right back. Cool. Thank you for stopping by. I don't like the sound the lockpick makes. Sounds like it's breaking. You mean when you use a key? Yeah. I haven't used the lockpick yet. Apparently it's too low. gotta look for the cabin boy. Are they in there? Oh no. Can I just... Jesus Christ. What did we forget? We forgot your clothes, sir. My God. Well, if they hit us, I'm gonna kill them. No, we're here. Get out of my way! Is it not like near here? What's up? Is it upstairs? Probably is, huh? Select Constantine and from the inventory and then give him a thing. Okay. Where are you, Constantine, buddy? Did I give it to him? Is that it? Are we done? Tell the captain you're done. No, I don't want to do that yet. I want to find the cabin boy. I want to save him. Forgive me, but I feel like these are the worst captors ever. They're just like not here. I was hoping to find something here that led to the cabin boy or something, but that's not the case. Alright, let's get out of here real quick. Close. And we can get out of here. I like how they just appear out of nowhere. There's like no transition into like them coming to where I am. Okay. What's this? Tell the captain that you're ready. I'm not ready just yet, man. I want to find these people. Oh, no, that's not where you want to go. We just came from there. Imagine if someone sneezed on me and I just like got sick in this game. I'd be so mad. What? Well, we're not going anywhere. Looks likely. So codex, here we go. No, that's not where I want. Journal, here we go. Side quests. We should do these, shouldn't we? I feel like we should, huh? Negotiate with the vendor. Heretic hunt. Was I not just there, like, literally? Would be mad. I would be super mad.
You'll find all you need in our selection. Whatever you need to be the top of all serene.
I've got a bunch of gold now. See the heretics in their hideouts. Not much of a hideout if I know where it is. Just putting that up there. God, this camera is impossible to get used to. Okay. I know most of you probably just want me to get into the game and like just get out of there. But I really want to figure out what happened to the kid. And I feel like we're gonna start. Someone's gonna fight us here. Are you gonna fight me? No. Wait. Okay then. Your lockpicking is not high enough. Oh my god. What is this? Move, bro. Jesus. Look at this. Oh my god. I don't even know what just happened. Oh, it's more lockpicking. Then why am I in here? I can't even talk to anybody. Everybody I've tried to talk to doesn't want to talk to me. Hello? Is anybody here? Hello? I'm getting out of here. Move out of my way. I can't even with you guys. Jesus. Ooh, it's getting claustrophobic in there. Okay. You're gonna let me talk?
What can I do for you?
We're the relay. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss. Courage, me hearties.
Courage. The cowardly dog. I have all this ammo, but like... Really gonna tell me this looks exactly like the other warehouse? Oh, there we go.
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you?
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Thélème so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor.
And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias? The one who returned to Thélème after traveling with his master?
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Teofredi, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of Saint Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Teofredi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
I could have a word with the good Dr. Sahin, the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you. May the Illuminated forever light your path.
If I manage to convince the ambassador, you'll need to refrain from that sort of blessing. Stay here. I'll be back.
That had nothing to do with what I came here to do. But I guess I'll try to speak with the ambassador. Away. Why did I think he was so close?
The merchant is there.
Good day, good sir. How might I be of service?
Sir, you look
You can
sick.
start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain. It's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders? Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord de Sardet, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the Congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That is a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
As you request, my lord. I shall go immediately and ask that these crates be delivered to the attendant.
Now that's a wise decision.
Thank you. I was beginning to think this would never end.
Hey.
You're certainly honoring your new title.
That's been a thing.
Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us.
I don't know if it'll work or not. I was like, maybe, maybe not. Man, I keep pressing the wrong button. Anyways, I don't remember. Move away from my body. Thank you, Jesus. To the left, to the left. To the right, to the left. Yeah, 13 meters left. We must speak again, Ambassador Salon.
Lord de Sardet.
Sahim, I don't know.
I would like to talk to you about a rather delicate matter.
I am listening.
A couple of historians have made a recent discovery concerning Matthäus, the founder of the mythical Thélème. And it seems that this is not to the liking of the Illuminated, or at least his more fervent subjects.
These sinister hypocrites are going to want to burn them at the stake.
Without a doubt. And that's why these poor people are begging you to offer them asylum.
I would volunteer and consent to take them under my protection. But one good deed deserves another.
You would like me to first take care of your charlatan?
You will certainly prove to be an excellent legate.
Did you reconsider the request for asylum for the historians that I spoke to you about?
I believe I already told you that the affair would be taken care of as soon as you had taken care of mine.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellent.
Goodbye.
Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our...
Yes. We were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tir-Fredi as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less, illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Sir? Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir-Fredi. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel...
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten it into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tir-Fredi. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office.
Be back soon, Captain.
The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get. Do you have any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs. Here's the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
Captain, sir, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move it.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Move out. Quick steps.
to my help! And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! You're running out of energy. Drink a potion! Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet.
How's it so far? It's not too bad.
Charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to
I'm still having the taken off port. I want to do all the side quests. I don't want to have to do it later on, so.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality.
But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cup.
Where is this cart? Where be his cart? Is it this one?
You'll find all you need in our selection. Whatever you need.
I'm so confused. Cool, I want to be a native. I like the idea of nature. Yeah, I still haven't gone that far yet. Like I said, I just want to get into the side quests and get everything done like properly before anything. Just to make sure, you know. Just to make sure. Right, I have no idea.
Have you finally made up your mind?
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
I will think about it.
As you wish, but don't wait long. It won't last forever.
Have a nice day, sire.
There are some days when you'd rather get drunk all day than have to suffer through this again.
I'm trying to see where this card is. Like, I'm pretty sure it's the one on the side, but... Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, okay. Here we go.
To my help, and death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! You're running out of energy! Drink a potion!
I don't have a mana potion. My abilities aren't strong. There. Okay. So, we have the potion. Now we have to force him to drink it.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
How'd he run away? He's... What? What? Oh, they did say upstairs, if I remember correctly.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin? Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy. To criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners. Making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the malachor they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled. But I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice. But it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. The mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
I am unsure. What do you guys think I should do? Should I help him leave the city or should I arrest him? What do you think? I'm going to leave it up for like 30 seconds and then I'm going to decide. But whoever is watching at this moment, let me know. Because this could possibly impact my gameplay. Should I help him leave the city? Or arrest him? And make sure that he does not experiment on more people. Who could be telling the truth? We don't know. We're not sure. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which choice shall I go with? Okay, so we will go with arrest him. If we arrest him, we can help the historians be, I guess, helped. Like they can help us. Or we can help them, rather. If we help him leave the city, I'm not sure we can actually do that. So it sets off a chain of events. So, let's arrest them.
I'm sorry, but I don't trust you. I'm going to deliver you to Dr. Sahin.
Sir, I beg you to spare me.
I've heard enough. You're under arrest.
How unjust.
The man ran to the bed. Oh! We could teleport me there? That's much easier.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the coin guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. He is hiding in a room in the Coin Guard Tavern.
Why didn't you have him arrested?
Angry citizens have gathered round the building. They have sworn to avenge themselves after discovering his fraud. I decided it better to avoid the mob. But if you wish to capture him alive, I advise you hurry.
Governor Buren will be happy to learn that a legate with great assiduity will soon be joining the island of Tierfredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest present for your voyage.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
Now that your affair is taken care of, are you planning on helping the historians I spoke to you about?
We are willing. Where are they to be found at this time?
At the port of Serene. They were hoping to stow away discreetly on a vessel to Al-Sad.
Very well. I shall send an escort immediately to take them somewhere safe.
I don't trust him. I do not trust him.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
We owe you our lives. We are eternally grateful.
It was nothing. I hope you won't have too much difficulty adapting to your new country.
If you would allow me, I would like to give you this. It's not much, but it is all that we possess.
Farewell.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
Okay. Well, we've leveled up, so that means we can actually... Do we have one remaining point on everything? Or is it just skills? Okay. Okay, so we have one-handed blades, one-handed heavy weapons, and divine magic ring. Stasis. Oh, we can... Okay, here we go. Stagnation. Stasis lasts longer. I forgot how to use it, to be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, his face is not not doing well. Not at all. Shadow Burst knocks back and deals magic damage to all enemies around the class. Oh, I need 2. I'm unsure what I want. Well, I do want more damage because I feel like it would be better. Oops. Bro, this is... There we go. Okay. So, where are we going next? We already can do this. We could do the Heretic hunt already and talk to the ambassador. Although, we kind of defied the ambassador, didn't we? He wanted them gone, maybe dead. We kind of went, nah, boo, we can help him. So I'm unsure if I made the right decision by putting the guy, like, arresting him.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could
Path
that
of Exile
possibly have
field.
happened?
Xbox exclusive? Huh?
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have turned to them. But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable. We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, Desade.
Hey, we leveled up again. That's pretty quick. Okay, so we have another point, and now we are... I don't think I even have Shadow Impact. So, yeah, I don't know about this. Put stagnation a little bit more. So that's done with. There is like 2 more quests, and then we're pretty much done, and we could just leave. Those skill nodes remind me of PoE, and is this Xbox exclusive? Well, I'm playing on the PlayStation 4, so no. It comes out tomorrow on the PC, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4 tomorrow, and you can, I guess you can pre-order now, I guess, technically, so. Yep. So let's go to the coin merchant, fella. Although I don't feel like there's a coin guard here. Yeah, there's a lot of skills. 3 trees of different skill nodes. So I'll show you the skill nodes. It's a little bit of a mess. So it's actually very different. So you have one-handed heavy weapons that you can upgrade, and then eventually get into 2-handed heavy weapons, and then move on up to like basically just like if they do more damage or a bigger AoE or whatever. And then over here you have one-handed blades, and then eventually long blades. Then over here you have firearms, which could, like if you level these 2 up, you can get into roll. You can roll the 2nd time. Then eventually gives you anointed weapons, and anointed weapons, I feel like they're, from what I read, I feel like they're weapons that have like alchemy on them, so like you could fire or ice or whatever. And then over here you have set traps, which eventually you can go into. This will be better. File throw, so you can throw some alchemy stuff, and then bombs, and then shadow burst if you level these 2 up. Yeah, it's a crazy thing. And then that's just the skills, and then you have attributes that you can level up for your strength, your agility, your mental power, which is all magic basically, your willpower, your accuracy, and then your endurance. And then there's also talents, and then talents basically are for your charisma, so you can interact with people better, and then you can kind of get them to do what you want, or you can lower prices and stuff. Your vigor, your craftsmanship, your intuition, your lockpicking, which I never leveled up for some reason, and then your science. So yeah, I just joined late as fuck. I'm just catching up. Yeah, there's a lot. It's like a 30 to 45 hour game, and I'm obviously not going to get through it all today. I'm going to play a few hours of this, and then that's gonna be it for this stream, but I'm gonna have a video kind of giving you a review. I'm gonna try to play it all by myself, not be really distracted, and then tell you guys what I think about it from start to finish and see what it's like. But where are we going? Give me 1 second, guys. Alright, we're back. Saw a spider and had to kill it. To be honest, I'm kind of lost. I know I have to go back to the one guy. I can't seem to find... Ooh, hold on. Beast estimates. Don't cough on me, what the... So if we can get on, this is the old warehouses. Man, I can't believe I forgot where it is. I can find some directions, maybe. That's dope. The game looks good. Yeah, it's a very massive RPG. It's by Spiders, and brought to you by Focus Home Interactive. Some good peeps. They're the same people that actually brought over a Plague Tale. A Plague Tale Innocence? I don't know, I forget what it's called, but it was one of my favorite games of this year. I really enjoyed that game. And I cannot find this guy whatsoever. I think I did a few streams of Plague Tale. They're really good. How did we kill this? Is it just lying there? Okay, well, I can't seem to find this guy. Oh, a new Serene. Well, I'm stupid. Rip. Okay. And then let's investigate the disappearance. Maybe that is the guy we were talking about. Cabin boy. If it's not, then we're just gonna move over to New Serene and then check it out for a little bit, and then that's it. So let's see.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a just man, who knows his knots. He's well appreciated by the crew. It's a pity that he hasn't much heart for laughs now and again. Always seems unhappy, our captain.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand? Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof. Gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left, you get me?
Did Jonas seem troubled to you, the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mist too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Thank you, Lara. I need to be going.
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Something strange. Something weird's happening.
The alchemists of the Alliance have been promising us an
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table.
I'm looking for a Naut. A young cabin boy who's been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water. Anything else?
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Okay. So. I'm pretty sure it's down. I don't even remember where it was. We went downstairs at one point. I don't remember how we went downstairs. If there was downstairs. There was a downstairs. People were playing cards. Oh, is it this guy?
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No. Have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I am here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago. After visiting this establishment.
God, they look horrible.
A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Theleme embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
I love how we just
Might
walk
I help
in.
you, sir?
I would
Don't
like to
even
have
knock.
a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Okay.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sade. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not
And
taken.
ended up being their son.
He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
Well then.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young and inexperienced. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact? It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Maybe I could speak to her for a moment.
Excuse me, madam, but I haven't quite finished my...
If you would be so courteous, I would like you to leave. I have told you all that I have to say.
With respect, my lady.
Well, I'm not satisfied. That lady's mad. Upset lady. I just wanted to ask a question. What you could tell me about the notes. Guys, you are in my way. I need you to move. Like, stay 15 meters away from me. At all times. Okay, so 100 centimeter. What? Meters.
Sir?
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide. I'm still without news of my cap.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nords, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Nord. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us?
This man's like, when are you
Anyone
gonna
who's not a
leave?
Nord?
How I would like my
I wish he would be sassy and be like, hello, we gotta go sometime.
Your Highness, I'm happy to see you. Your absence this morning worried both your father and me.
Come now, Sir de Corsilion. My father may have been angry, outraged, or disappointed, but he's never worried about me. I am sad to have caused you any worry, though. Would you believe that I was rotting away in a sinister jail, guarded by thugs ready to kill me? Though still seeing double from last night's drink, I was preparing an ingenious escape plan when... ta-da! My dear cousin jumped up out of nowhere and saved me. I'm quite the fairy tale damsel in distress.
You might have refrained from the company of bandits the night before such an important departure.
Take away the risk and halve the pleasure, de Corsilion. It is the salt of life.
I fear that some of my teachings have been misunderstood. But you wanted to ask me something, de Sade?
Yes.
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nords. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child. and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nauts as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Go. Woman, I come to speak to you. But first, let me steal this. Alice, I would like to prepare several meals and bring them to the warehouses we own on the canal. My husband... Who is this to? Oh, to the servant. Oh. We do not want other families to know about
this. Document mentions another property. A warehouse.
That would be a great place to hide. Shall we take a peek?
I just grabbed it because it was shiny. I was unaware that it was part of a quest. Run, 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 run. There we go.
Here we are.
Open up. Where is the man?
Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
A handful of underlings don't scare us away. Right, cousin?
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Nobody here. There's nobody here. We must go to the other one. Other side, huh? Somehow. Perhaps through here. Oh yeah, definitely.
To my help! And death to the others! You're running out of energy. Drink a potion.
What's the potion gonna do? Then it heals. I don't have a magic potion.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Go! Did it! I need like more mana, or I don't know what I need mana potions. Like I need to like chug them. This ain't cutting it. This ain't it, chief. Oh, here we go. Down here. The family house is under. Are those potatoes? Are under. Under. I don't even know. I don't even know where we are. Under a warehouse? Bro, move, man. Open up.
To my help.
Oh. Oh God.
Careful, green blood.
Give me a second. I didn't even parry. I didn't even parry. I didn't even parry. The camera's so bad. Like, it's a very bad camera. That's my excuse and I'm sticking with it. So how's everyone doing? I hope well. If you're not doing well, then I'm sorry to hear. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna start with magic. Okay. And you know what? Where is the... Hold on. What's a fury potion? I don't know. A haze potion? Stealthiness. Oh my god. Stasis. Shadow impact is triangle. Okay, well. Here we go. Gonna kill him. And it's gonna be good, okay guys? Yeah. Okay. What's the plan? I don't know. Shit. I'm gonna use my ultimate. Here we go. I'm parrying the whole time.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Come and taste my saber! You're running out of energy! Drink a potion!
Why? I'm gonna slam you with this axe off the face, you son of a... Alright guys, we did it. Need help? No, you don't. Alright guys, that's what I call friendship. And with friendship, what's the best ship? Friendship. And where can we sail it? Anywhere, guys. Anywhere. I'm glad. I swear, if there's more people, I'm gonna be mad because I don't have any potions for magic. Oh, is this not the house we were just in? This was the house we were just in. Bruh, move, man. Shit. Find a way to free. Well, I'm confused. Is he in here? Is he somewhere that I'm unaware of? Did I miss him on my way here? Maybe I did. Wait, hold on. Hold the phone. What's a phone?
So it's here that our man keeps his son.
There we go.
Abusive fathers.
Wow, so he gets the son, and then he... That's kind of fucked up. He locks him in a little prison.
My name is de Sardet. I am legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
I'm extremely sorry to have to tell you this, Jonas. He preferred to fight to the death rather than allow you to leave. He left me no choice.
Oh, is that who I killed?
How tragic. The poor man. What madness overcame
even
him?
know who I killed.
And the woman, my mother. She'll be all alone now.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that. My family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to the ship. I'll see you there.
Well... I thought I saw something. Gosh darn it, I don't have lockpick. I like there's different ways to like get into a room. Like you could, I don't know. You could break a whole wall, or you could lockpick, or you could stealthily like try to get in there. I don't know. I like that there's options. I'm an options kind of man. Yes, yes. Alright guys, it looks like we are done with Serene and wherever we are, and we are finally heading on the ship. I'm gonna get on the ship, and I think that about does it. Maybe it was a good time. Let's talk to the captain.
Sir?
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. My cabin boy, Jonas, is back on ship. I have you to thank, I imagine.
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and though solved, leaves a broken family behind.
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind what to do. I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble for a cabin boy. Your actions bring you honor.
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. But keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months. If you have any farewells to make or any final business to put into order, now is the time.
Now is the time. Well, I don't have anybody else to talk to, so...
No, my house is in order. We are ready to embark.
Perfect. Follow me.
We're ready to embark, friends.
To discover Teofridi. My isle. My new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures.
Months?
As big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nords even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that.
A magic potion.
Strange, but they're not idiots.
I'm looking for that for at the start of the game 2 hours ago.
The beast is awoken!
Those conniving, piss-distilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help! We need ropes! We must contain it!
Come now, let's lend them a hand.
Oh my! Constantine, move, man! Get your ass killed.
Watch out! Take a step back, sir! Cut! Captain! Keep my cousin safe!
Oh, I threw a thing. I know I did. Give me a second. Alright, I need. Woo! First of all, I'm gonna use it. Second of all, where's my magic potion? Why does it take 40 years to take out the potion, put it in his mouth, and drink it, then put it back wherever it came from? And why is this camera so bad? Like, this camera is terrible for boss fights. It's a good game. Okay, let me just put this. It's got me intrigued, and I'm enjoying the game, But the camera is just absolutely garbage cans.
Discover Tearfridi, my isle, my new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic...
Let me set this up ahead of time. Magic potion.
Creatures.
That's not what I meant to do, but okay.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nords even brought one back in one of their ships.
Okay, we already saw this. Why is there no way to roll away? Oh my god, that is so dumb. I don't like that you can't just jump or just roll. Like, is there a way to dodge? Like, I know I can parry with O, but let me check something, because maybe I'm crazy. And that is very possible. Dodge, circle. Well, I'm doing that, but like, what do you mean? Hello?
Eager to discover Tearfridi, my isle,
so
my new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with
it only
patience.
cancels.
The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures.
It doesn't even roll.
As big as buildings.
It parries.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nords even brought one back in one of their ships.
Okay. This time, I'm not gonna drink it. Okay. I'll put this on the left.
The Nords are strange, but they're not idiots.
God, that's terrible. The camera is absolutely horrible. I can't with it. Why would you stay still? Like, you didn't see like a monster coming at you, bro? There is no, this is not like, this is so dumb. Oh, this is dumb. I wish it was like Dark Souls where it was like a little more active, a little more action combat. I didn't have to like, it's very tactical, I think. Like, I would see it more like a
to discover Tearfridi.
Oh, that's crazy.
My isle.
Okay, well,
my new
I'm just gonna
city.
have to be careful.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip
I feel
lasts
for anybody
months.
that, you know what? Hold on.
Say the place is full of gigantic creatures, as big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nauts even brought one back in one of their ships.
I'm gonna put that on.
Doubt
I have
that.
no idea.
The Nauts are strange, but they're not idiots.
The only reason I can't put this on is because I need 1 endurance, and I do not have an endurance, so I'm gonna put endurance on. Yep, there we go. That way, you put this on, because we're obviously weak as fuck. That's what's happening. Oh, it's still garbage. Okay. Okay. Combine this to the right, Fury to the left. Okay, so hopefully this will take this time around. God damn, I thought I did it. No! I definitely parried. Oh, you a bitch. Jump on me. I can't believe this. Woo. Oh no. No. You're close, baby. Bitch. Done with you. Oh, we did it. Woo! Woo! Man, I am not about that. That's not even like Dark Souls. It's just dumb. The camera's movement is so bad. Kill the tree.
Green blood! How do you fare?
Fine, fine. It is dead.
Are you wounded?
I'm well. Your lessons have proven effective.
I've never seen a beast this size. It's quite extraordinary.
What a fight. You were illustrious.
I'm not of the same mind. I had the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me,
I'll speak at you. I live,
epic.
my friend. Hopefully you remember me from Terra. I surely remember you. I went to basic training. But I graduated. Now I'm in AIT. Almost done. Well, I'm glad you're okay. Oh my god. This is crazy. Can we even get on this ship? I mean, it's kind of got a hole. Hopefully that's not our ship.
Gentlemen!
Alrighty.
Your cousin's enthusiasm is most impressive.
This journey is his long-awaited chance to prove his worth. He has a demanding father.
More likely he's just happy to be free of this hornet's nest.
I definitely know I am. That's certain.
That was good. That's been good. I hope you've been...
Wear and cut and ready hot to wear. Lively now, lively! Catch me a win!
Alright guys, well, that is a little bit of a snippet of what this game is about. There is a lot more content that we are not into it, but I don't want to spoil the game. The game does come out tomorrow, and I'm only allowed to stream just a little bit about it, so I thought I would share just a smidge. We're obviously going into New Serene, and a lot of you may know the trailer already. You can choose to go into different tribes and go into native if I really wanted to. So I'm going to be playing this game for the next couple days and just kind of getting really into it and really understanding what the game is about before I do any video. I'm going to do a video reviewing from start to finish what this game is really about, how I feel about it and all that stuff. So after this cutscene, I will do that. But yeah, it's been a pleasure, guys.
Charming welcoming committee. Gentlemen, I am Confronting of House Orsay, your new governor. I have no idea what sort of ceremony you've prepared for my arrival, but I would gladly skip it, so... Indeed, these are rather peculiar customs. I see, it seems you were quite intent on serving me a drink. Hello? Cat got your tongue, gentlemen? Would it be those annoying beaks?
I am truly sorry. These doctors should have shown a greater measure of courtesy. Thank you, dear doctors. Move along. Don't trouble the Nords. Pay no attention to them. Instead, just drink. The long voyages at sea require the appropriate treatment as soon as we land. According to our scientists, without fortifiers, you might catch your death, and that would be quite regrettable.
I should have chosen death. This concoction is liquid torture.
I would think that they would have warned you on the ship.
No, not in the slightest. And you must be Lady Morange, my predecessor.
You are correct.
There you are! To your health. Aha! You got your dose of bile too. Allow me to present to you Lady Morange, and to you, my dear lady, my most trusted cousin. Where is the captain?
He seems to be preoccupied with some sort of admiral.
Indeed. Then I will have to thank him later for this most marvelous voyage. Excellency, lead me to the palace, I beg you. And, whenever possible, go by way of all the intriguing alleyways. I am dying with impatience to discover this new city. My city!
Your Excellence! We must wait for our escort!
No need. Have no fear, for I am here to defend you, my lady.
I've been scullied.
How so?
My admiral laid me off.
My cousin was nonetheless delighted with your services. I hope there was no misunderstanding.
None, I'm sure of it. She just ordered me to give you any assistance you might need.
This request doesn't seem to please you.
Don't take offense, but it's not pleasant for a captain to abandon his ship. In any case, here I am at your service, for a while.
Alright guys, and that's it. So, again, I'm going to have a video reviewing this game from start to finish and seeing it like that, but I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a taste of what the game is all about. It does come out tomorrow on PC, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4, but some of us reviewers got a key and a copy thanks to Focus Home Interactive and the wonderful developers at Spiders. So, special thanks to them, and thank you guys. Much love, and as always, till next time, friends.